Hey, Homeberries. Just think, if this were 20 years ago, I could have turned this into a Blair Witch parody. Like, I'm so, I'm so scared. I'm sorry this happened. Well, here I am in this top secret storage area. It's appropriate because I was thinking about something earlier. You know, sometimes I talk about tropes and such that I like or don't like. Well, something came to mind today. You have these comic books, comic strips, some sort of media with good guys versus bad guys, and maybe more of a... There may or may not be some science fiction elements or fantasy elements. Or, oh, what's it called? Not sword and sorcery, like, sorry, I'm going to look that up while I'm talking. Anyway, you have the villain or someone, maybe not even a villain, could just be a neutral scientist or developer, inventor, something like that, make some sort of new weapon or invention, and they say, oh, this weapon is terribly dangerous. So the heroes are able to take the weapon from the bad guy, or else they either take it from the villain or stop the villain from getting it. Sword and Planet is what I was thinking of. Sword and Planet, a mix of sword and sorcery and science fiction elements. Okay, so I'm glad that's settled. So they get the dangerous invention, weapon, whatever it is, and they say, oh, now that we have the weapon, or whatever this thing is, we can use it for good. We can use it to help people. I was thinking about that because I realized, do they use it? No, usually not. Like, let's say they have, someone developed this fantastic suit of armor. It can protect you, think of Iron Man or characters like that. It can protect against bullets. It can protect against poison gas. It works underwater. It can briefly allow you to travel into space. You can jump great heights or fly, that sort of thing. So either they take it from the villains, or they stop the villains from stealing it from the scientists and says, oh, I'd like you to use this armor. So do they use it? No. They have, someone developed this knockout gas that can, that will penetrate masks, so you can knock out people. And there's also a chemical vaccine to prevent people from getting knocked out by it, so they take it from the villain. Says, oh, this will be handy in our efforts to fight crime and terrorism. Do you see it used again? No. They will have situations in which these things will be useful, and they don't use them. For instance, let's say, someone has taken, this terrorist group has taken hostages, and they're armed and in this building. You think, oh, okay, they can use that knockout gas. And so, okay, let's hear what their plan is. Oh, we're just going to shoot it out. What? this would be the time to use that. It's, oh, well, you're going to use the armor, right? No, we're not. They have these things, or they have, say they have a machine. Oh, this machine can read minds. We can use it to discover criminals and learn secret plots. Do they use it? No, it's never mentioned again. I know there are reasons you might not be able to use these things. For instance, unless you can do a good job of writing an overpowered hero, you don't want the hero to be overpowered. Sometimes to give them credit, sometimes they do say things like, oh, this needs further development, and you can understand that. You think, oh, well, you don't want to use these things before they're fully ready and have it backfire. Like, you don't want to use the knockout gas and discover it can kill people under certain circumstances, or you don't want to use the armor and suddenly it stop working and something terrible happens. So I can understand that. It just becomes odd when they stress, oh, we're going to use this for good, and then they don't use it, never mention it again, and it's like they hope people forgot about it. Like, oh, that was a great story. What happened to the thing? No, they never used it. No one cares. It's in the big storage building with all the stuff Indiana Jones collected over the years. Oh, here's another thing. I've just said I can understand there would be situations in which the heroes wouldn't want to use the things. But what about corrupted people? You know, sometimes I need to stop saying so much. Sometimes they'll have someone who you thought was a good guy, but no, they were either bad all this time or they became corrupted for whatever reason. So why don't they use the things? Because if you're evil, you're not going to care. And if you have access to the things, then why not get it out? So I don't understand that. If you're not going to use the things, it would be better to go the route that some writers have done, and the weapon is either destroyed or never used. Like, let's say someone makes this poisonous gas that can kill millions of people. The hero finds it and says, oh, this is too dangerous, this must never be used, so he destroys the chemical formula, or else he takes it and puts it in storage somewhere in his secret superhero headquarters so no one can ever find it. So I'd say that's it. It's just something I thought about, and I realized, oh, well, that's irritating. So that's all. Oh, also a little note. When I post this, and unless I got the numbers wrong, I believe I'm at 99 videos, so when I post this will be number 100, so that's exciting. One video I'm glad has gotten attention is my video showcasing Joan Steiner. It has over 150 views. It's not my most viewed video. My most viewed videos are parts 1 and 2 of my reaction to Everything's Coming Up Wubsy. I think 1 has the highest amount of likes and the other has the highest amount of dislikes, so they stopped liking something for... But it's neat that I could make a video saying, hey, this artist has cool work, check out her work, and it got attention, so that's good. It's good to share to make a video and teach people about someone, or tell people about someone whose work you like, so that's neat. Okay, that's it for this video. Have a blessed day, everybody.